Hello there, friend. Welcome to Start Early today. Hope you're doing well wherever you may be. Hope you're safe and secure. Hope you're seated in your nice chair. Hope your bum is cushioned well. Hope your spine is straight. Hope your feet are relaxed. It may be dangling and caressing the soft surface of the floor. May it be tile or a rustic outdoor cement. It can be granite. What's graphite? Okay, on to our day's intention. Where is your attention lately? Have you been mindful? Have you been putting spaces in between those reactions? Are you watching your reactivity? Know that there's two parts of you, my friend. The spirit part, the one that embraces all, the one that grows, the one that plays, the one that creates. And there's a small part of you, the one who is afraid to die. That is your ego. But it's not all bad, your ego. Treat it as a friend. Make use of its intelligence, for it is smart. It knows a lot of things because it likes being correct. But know that that's not all that there is. Know that is not all the world, and that is not all the absolute. Okay, what do we mean by this? We all come out and live out of this individuality because this is the way we live. We live as individual reflections of each other. When the Big Bang started, God started to identify itself in a myriad, in an array of ways, in a variety of ways, through trees, through minerals, through plants, through aquatic life, and then you. So you're just having this lifetime, but you're a part of that one big intelligence when time started. So there's the time-space 3D reality wherein you function as you, as a person, as an identity. Don't cling to it too much because it's temporary. Embodying the concepts of the Buddha. Impermanence and non-duality and non-attachment. So, may you become non-attached and know that everything is in flux and in constant change, and the part of ourselves, which is the ego and the intellect, tries to always understand and predict and protect its survival, but the other part of us, which is the wholeness of us, the allness in us, knows that it is saved, that we are whole, that there is no want, there is no need for anything, and we just live in the middle of those two states of being, between knowing and unknowingness, and just to be in grace, exist in grace. Know that all that you want and desire, all of the things that you think you need to do are already you. It is already being done through you. So there is no lack. Notice the moment that you put your energetic want and desperation and desires outside of you, outside of the present moment. Take a deep breath in and return to the center, because that's the start of entanglement with delusion. So be alert. Mindfulness is a good way to catch these temptations and lures of the illusory trap of the ego. It persuades you and continuously invites you to places that of not enoughness, that we are limited, and that the places of insecurity. But those are a whole lot of baloney. Take a deep inhale and realize that all is complete. All is complete within you. In your divine centeredness, we naturally come out of love and inspiration rather than desperation and obsession and needing to complete or please somebody or something that is outside of us. Everything is inside, everything is complete. Relax into your spine and into your seated position and paint a picture in your head of your ideal. Everything can be created. Everything starts in the mind's eye first. Connect to the power of the sun and of nature. Connect to the trees around you. Walk around. Immediately upon walking, you connect to the allness of things, the beingness of the grand scheme of life, the grandiosity of life that is happening naturally in its own accord, orderly. Imagine humanity as just one cell of a being that knows what it needs to do. And you are unique, and you have a purpose here. Your purpose is noble. Your purpose is to transcend and purify that which is not noble within you yet. Maybe letting go of limiting beliefs and programmings that are not life-affirming. Okay, maybe making coherent what you say with your words, what you say you're gonna do, and the actions and the choices you take. Maybe making that one and whole, making yourself a well put together human, gracious, never complaining, never adulting and growing up, containing all of those things that you have learned since you were born, but keeping the childlikeness and letting go of the childishness, but maintaining the childlikeness, the innocence, the curiosity, the eagerness to discover and unravel and learn and continuously unlearn the things that are not close to your heart. Feel free to cut out relationships that are not serving. Feel free to create new relationships that are full of nurturance and nourishing. What is nourishing you right this moment? How's the breath? How are your relationships with your thoughts? Okay, what's your relationship with every thought that emerge? Know that those are all thoughts and they are not necessarily true. We look through these bifocals of intellectuality that is very limited and mostly false. So make time to sit and relax and not react and not to have preconceived notions on how things are. Nobody is wronging you. There is no enemy but our own minds untrained. So there's an inevitable suffering. That's what we call the arrow in Buddhism. But the second arrow that is unnecessary, that's our opinions and feelings and drama around the certain said thought or situation. So how's your relationship with them? Practice being okay. Practice being just settled with what is. Okay? Be okay with the limitedness of being human. And be in awe of its majestic capability to appreciate and feel love. And love is not in another person. Love does not lie in outside circumstance. Love is a way of being. Love is all of life. Love is life being alive around you. The cinema of your life and all that surrounds it, all of your ancestors, and you are but one breath along this big thread, the endless thread of humanity. How's your coffee, by the way? I'm having this, this is a perfect brew. 3 big spoonfuls of Folgers in my big stainless pot with a little bit of Califia, shout out, oat milk, pumpkin spice series, barista blend. So become more mindful, create healthy new habits, even if it's just walking, even if it's just 1% each day of becoming more mindful of when you sleep or your time on your cellular device, or being more mindful in your grocery shopping, being more mindful in your relationship and on how you relate with your thoughts. How do you relate to your idea of things? Mostly are just idea of things. When you talk to somebody, stop talking to the idea of that person. Sometimes we talk to the person not really listening, but listening to our idea of them because we have preconceived notions. Let that go. Drop the story. A moment-to-moment dropping of story. A moment-to-moment renewal of your periphery, your bifocals. Wash it. Just like taking a good bath. Bathe in Epsom salt and some lavender oil, and let go of all the toxins in your skin, and it can also be your old beliefs about yourself, old beliefs about how you think people think of you. Here's the truth: nobody's thinking of you, even your mom. It's the spotlight effect. Sometimes we think everything's about us, but in truth, nobody's thinking about nobody. Think of yourself. Think of your relationship to the world and to concepts. Know that they are just ideas and constructs. Be gentle. Be easeful. Be full of ease, okay? And regenerate the life force within you through coherent water. Drinking some coherent water. I came across this product wherein you drop it into the water that you're gonna drink. I think it's called Alima water, and it automatically restructures your water. Filtered osmosis, mineralized water is good too. And clear thinking and clear diet. Have some blueberries and avocados. Ooh, what's for lunch? Welcome to the packed lunch series portion of the podcast. We have avocados, white rice. Oh, I know white rice is full of sugar, but this is a premium one. This is Japanese Nishiki premium Japanese rice. So forgive me, my friend. And we drizzled some furikake in there. So we got the white rice, sliced perfectly ripe avocados full of omegas, mixed greens. I drizzled some sesame oil. That's a good hack in the kitchen that you can do, my friend. Have a good bottle of sesame oil which you can just drizzle on an ingredient, on a fruit maybe, or on a vegetable that's perfectly roasted or raw, or on your grains. So we got furikake, white rice, greens, avocados, cherry tomatoes. What else did I put in there? Oh, sheet pan veggies. So you just toss any produce in olive oil and Greek seasoning and pop it in the oven to broil, and voila, you got a perfectly browned vegetable party. So you top that, lay that on top of the rice and the greens, and then to flavor it even more, here's another hack for you, my friend. Always have vegan mayonnaise and Dijon mustard. So I made a quick maple vegan Dijonaise. It will go good on everything, I promise. So yeah, that's a packed lunch for today. Okay, we got coffee, Folgers, packed lunch, a healthy lunch, and I've been listening to Peter Crone as of late. I've been deep diving his work. He's a really good processor of the subconscious. He processes the past experiences and yeah, it explains it really well. And he's really into what I'm into, which is Maharaj Nisargadatta, the author of I Am That, and Jiddu Krishnamurti is the main are the references which I love very dearly. My favorite one from Jiddu Krishnamurti is I don't mind what happens next. That's his secret, and it automatically brings us to the present moment. And bringing yourself to the present moment, you get to be fully awake and alive, and to not have preconceived notions, not to compute the gain. We always compute what's in it for us. Each and every moment we spend is what's in it for me, looking towards the gain. What about no agenda? Try no agenda, no gain, just here for the just line up the tiles. Okay? I helped somebody to lay the floors in an attic. So just laying the floors, which is just laying the floors, nothing else. And there are bouts of, or shall I say, spurts of peace. And as we do the task single-mindedly, not thinking of what's for lunch. I thought about, and I catch myself, I think about, what should I talk about in the podcast? But I immediately bring myself back to the present through body scan, through deep inhales, through mindful breathing. Okay? So create new healthy habits by creating a mindful practice that works for you. It can be a sport, a play. It can be playful. It can be rollerblading or walking. Walking is so much fun. Ashtanga yoga, that's my favorite. Focusing on my straddle handstands lately. And focus your own energy. Don't mind other people's business. Each person has their own universe that they're working on, and treat everybody as sacred and revered. Revere everybody as if they were gods, and treat the minerals as gods. Okay? And in this gentle way of being, all will renew. You'll open up some insights that's already inside of you. Everything's already inside of us. All the wisdom, all that there is to know, we already know it. It's just that we are a limited receptor of this information. We are drops in the ocean. The ocean is the all-knowing, and we are drops. But if we settle and tune into the bigger part of us, we get to realize that all is well. Okay, I gotta go. Namaste. That's it for today. Hope you apply these tools. Namaste. Oh, I invite you to the newsletter, makepuretheyheart.com, makepuretheyheart at Substack. I'm thinking of, should I rebrand the food blog? Make Pure Thy Heart, but I'm loving it. I think I'm gonna stick to it. Shout out to you for staying here. Yeah, it's a good day. It's a good time to be alive. Nourish yourself, and I'm rooting for you. Everything is in you. All you gotta do is harmonize with it. You're in the perfect place to fight the battle for joy, and it starts with what you can see right in front of you. You are the beauty that you search outside. You are it. You are it, my friend. That's it for today. Thanks for tuning in. Namaste.